the innovator of bounds, Tommy Dreamer, and you're listening to UWO, giving you all your wrestling action and podcasting to the extreme.
Hi, I'm Bryan Lopes. This is Kyle Chapman, and this is the OWU podcast.
Huh?
Order World Urban. Flip shit.
Yep. Flip it. I got it. I got it. Got it. Got it. I got what you get. I got what you get.
Flip it good.
I thought it was whip it.
I flipped the whip it.
So you did a whip it.
You would whip the flip.
Flip whip.
Flip the whip.
Whip flip.
Whip flip.
Whip flip.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
It's like duck gooses.
Yes.
On the what is it?
Deer goose.
Deer goose.
Deer goose.
Deer goose.
R.I.P. to Eddie.
Eddie. Couch to the deer goose.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. All right, fine. I'm Kyle Chapman. This is Bryan Lopes. This is UWO podcast shit.
Yeah, we're here.
That'd be boring. Well,
you said boring and Ricochet's on television, so.
Kind of looks like the boy. What do you want to talk about?
I don't know. What do you want to talk about? Because we have plenty of things to discuss today.
How about this?
Yes.
I completely don't even know what topics he brought up. Surprise me.
All right. Well, I'll start it off with this.
Put it on the screen.
All right, I will. Bloody nuts.
Yeah.
Guess who was there?
Oh.
This guy.
Oh.
I was there.
That guy.
Right here.
That guy was there.
Boom.
That guy.
I was at the show.
And you know what?
Yes.
You probably had fun too.
Oh, I had a blast. As you can still hear by my voice, I sound like shit. So, but yes, bloody nuts.
A little bit of the bass is gone.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Boo. You know why?
Why?
Because you was in the audience screaming, yeah! I'm sorry.
I mean, we were screaming, yeah. We really were. If anybody's wondering, yeah has become the new woo.
Yeah, really.
Like, legit. Before the show, excuse me, you hear a couple people going, woo, woo, know, like whoever's been to a wrestling show knows the deal. But man, before that show started, during that show, after that show, people were letting everybody know, Kyle, whose game is it?
With everybody saying
L.A. Knight. Yeah. So, but no, legit, that was happening the entire night. So if you heard the rumors about that or TikToks, it was true. Like the whole fucking place is going bananas. But before I give my perspective on the show, what did you think of it from watching from at home? And I don't say that to be anything. I just want to know something.
All right, I'm going to start with what I actually got pissed off about. I don't know if it's a topic or not, but
Okay.
I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. Justice for Hook.
Oh, 100% agree.
Justice for Hook, bro.
100% agree.
Hey, baby. What up, Gabe? Let's see. Aside from that, pretty fucking violent. Nobody got tossed off the cage that I saw anyway. Maybe if somebody did.
No.
A couple of people left the cage.
Yeah, that was the thing too.
But overall, I thought it was extremely solid. Extremely solid. I will say this, though.
Okay.
I think there's believed to be 3 blood and gut matches.
Yes. Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. You typically, especially with an AEW, build up to let's just say free preview.
Yes.
Everybody that is in the match has a role.
Yes.
Everybody is there for a reason, whether it's to get the high fly pop, or whether it's just to get the crowd popping. Mm-hmm. It's just somebody in there that just couldn't fit into the puzzle.
And that is?
There's this guy, right, who Don Callis took out the match. The fuck was he there for?
Another body?
All right.
Legit, another body?
But overall, it was pretty good. John Moxley definitely covered the under. He covered the under.
Yeah, but when he bled, boy, he fucking bled. Holy shit. I don't even know what cut him open, and I was there.
He probably has Devon Dudley Triple H skin, Ric Flair skin.
Yeah.
That you can just, and you're leaking. By now. I mean,
shit.
He's busted open like what, twice a week, every week?
Pretty much, yeah.
And at that point, the skin is just like, fuck it. Just do what you got.
Like, oh, he's going to the ring. Let's just we'll do it for you. Don't worry, John.
Don't worry about it. You're already bleeding. Let's see. What else was great? I knew the thumbtacks would play a role into the match. I didn't think that it was going to be, your face at the bottom of a shoe thumbtacks. There was some other dude that was in the match that just... Yeah, he was there. But overall, Blood and Guts, the match, not the entire event. Blood and Guts, the match was extremely well done. Okay. Saying that it's the worst of the 3 of Blood and Guts is an insult in any single fashion or form. It's just that you can't set the bar up here with all the events and then put that on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
But I fucking enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the fuck out of it. I probably would have enjoyed it more live.
Yeah.
And Justice for Hook. Go ahead, bro.
Oh, so you have nothing to say about the dance break?
I'm just gonna let you do that.
Oh, so you're not gonna discuss that?
The MJ yet?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, before I talk about,
I didn't even touch the MJF and Adam Cole thing.
Not at all. That's why I was asking if you wanted the opportunity.
I was gonna let you do that.
Okay. But really quick, no. Before I start talking about what happened that night at the show, because it was a great time. It was phenomenal.
Double clothesline.
Oh, that place would fucking bananas for it. But no, really quick. After the show, on the way home, it's about an hour drive from here to TD Garden. I put on Busted Open After Dark, which is Bully Ray's 1 hour show. He only does it after Dynamite because everyone thinks he hates AEW, but it's not true. But no. And while driving back, me and Dina were listening to the show, and the one thing that people kept saying was there was something up with the audio. Okay? Yeah. And I can tell you guys right now that, remember, I was there live. I got the photos, videos, all that shit to prove it.
And the ears that are still ringing.
Yeah. Boy, it's still gone. But no, that building was probably the loudest building I've been to for a wrestling show in years.
There's a place downtown
Dude,
that gets extremely loud.
That place was fucking rocking.
Hey, it's main event Dom.
It's true, he is a main event, man. All last week. But dude, it was like I went home. As soon as we got home around like 12:30, almost 1 o'clock in the morning. So the first thing me and Dina did was, all right, we're gonna throw on AEW. We're gonna fast forward to all the entrances and see if there's something going on. Right? What up, Alex? If you don't know, Eddie died hunting deer goose. That's why we have his jersey hanging up in the rafters, in case you missed it. But no, so we threw on the show, and I can tell you guys right now, the boos of Jungle Boy were similar to when Tommaso Ciampa turned on Gargano.
Fuck that guy.
They booed the shit out of him. Coming home and listening to the audio, you could barely hear a pin drop.
You know the booze was his entrance music.
Dude, that's what it was. We didn't even realize he was coming out to Beethoven because everybody was just, the moment he hit the stage, that place was booing the shit out of him. What up, Aaron?
Big Aaron.
You
done messed up, Aaron. Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Dude, when MJF and Adam Cole had that dance battle, right? First off, the crowd loves Daniel Garcia because everybody. When he started doing that, that place was dying. And then the referee's going to go ring the bell. And I was like, He starts dancing. The place starts fucking going wild. And I'm just like, holy shit, whatever, blah, blah, blah. We're going to start the match. Garcia does it again. Place starts going nuts. MJF's like, hold up 1 second.
Don't remind me of that dance off. Go ahead.
Dude, that place was that you would have thought fucking Richard Pryor, Dave Chappelle, and Kevin Hart were in there doing comedy.
Free.
That place was fucking cracking up laughing. That shit was hilarious. And then when Adam Cole got in the ring, boy, and they cut that music off, oh, that place went fucking nuts. We were bursting out in pure laughter.
Buffalo's own Daniel Garcia.
That's right.
Got to say the whole thing like a Tribe Called Quest.
But no, the match itself was fun too. And again, really quick to jump back to Hook and thing. Hook got a monster pop. I don't know how.
As soon as it went doom doom,
that place went fucking like you would have thought the roof blew off of that place.
Yeah.
Hell, I got somebody else I'll talk about later that was earlier on in the show, and he got a huge pop. All right. But to get to Blood and Guts, overall it was a fun match to watch live. The cameras or the screen wasn't on for us the entire show. They only turned the screen on for us to see what was going on during Blood and Guts. Okay. Like when the match started, that's when we were able to look up at the video screen and see as if we're watching at home.
Well, 100 grand was spent on Ricky Starks Pyro. So.
Oh, dude, that Pyro was fucking.
Yeah.
Talking about that, Tyson Fury's jealous.
Yeah.
But like we were able to actually get a better view with the video screen on because you got to remember, and just so you guys know, and I know it happened in the beginning of Blood and Guts, when the crowd was chanting, use this ring, is because they were using ring 1 the entire night. Like even the dark match was ring 1.
Yeah, that's typically how it is in multi-ring events.
No, because they usually alternate in between matches. They'll go ring 1 for one match and ring 2 for another match. They just stayed in ring 1 the entire night up until Blood and Guts. So that legit was real. Like the fans were like, "Yo, bring that shit over here," because me being on that side, I had to look past one ring just to see what was going on the other one.
Let the comparisons go, bro.
Yeah, it honestly, dude, compared to what I just saw, you'll never see that.
And if you're gonna compare Blood and Guts to an event of a different company, you should probably do War Games.
Yeah, but let's be honest. When it came to Blood and Guts, first off, everybody who came out got a monster pop. Except Wheeler Yuta. I mean, not Wheeler Yuta, I'm sorry. Matt and Nick Jackson.
Because he had Nick with him.
Because you know why? Because we didn't know which one was coming out. The music came on. We're looking. We're like, oh, it's Nick. Okay. Yeah, and it kind of died down a little bit. So I'll be honest, their pops were a little meh for the night. I 100% agree with you. Takeshita, don't know why he was there. He had a couple violent spots. It was cool, but
just kind of...
Nobody cared. Yeah. And they booed the shit. They only booed when we saw Don Callis. And we didn't even know Callis was there.
Once he got to the ramp, I heard the boost.
Yeah. Once he
hit
hit the ramp.
outside, not even on TV.
Yeah. And then we got to talk about Kota Ibushi. All right, here's the. It sucks to say this. His pop originally, when he first came out, place went fucking bananas. Don't get me wrong. That place was like as if the Patriots just won the fucking Super Bowl. It was that loud.
I would have been pissed, but go ahead.
So he gets in the ring.
Yeah.
And let me say this. As someone who's trained, I understand the psychology of why he didn't do anything that he's known for doing. Because it's a blood and guts match. You're in a War Games match. You don't need to be doing flippy floppy stuff all day long. With that being said, camera work must have been amazing. Because, boy, live, he looked out of it.
Oh, hold on.
He looked so sluggish. He looked like he did not want to be there.
Cameraman number 7. You know why. You know why.
You know why.
Go ahead.
But no, but in all actuality, he aside from the moonsault on Moxley when he was on the bed of fucking nails.
Yeah.
By the way, there was a bed of
Why
fucking nails.
in the blue fuck? Okay, continue.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead.
No.
Go ahead. Continue.
But like aside from that, Ibushi did nothing. Nothing that entire night.
He didn't want to hurt himself with G1.
Huh?
He didn't want to hurt himself.
So explain to me why after the show was over, he does a back bump in thumbtacks just for the hell of it.
Just for the hell of it.
Just for the hell of it. You get what I'm saying? But like, and yes, it is. We are talking about.
Hell is blue.
Yeah, it's definitely sky blue. Of course, you'd boo if the Patriots won another Super Bowl. You live in Buffalo. But no, you got to get there, right? And actually win one.
They got there 4 times in a row.
Yeah.
And lost to the NFC East.
But did they win one?
You know, they had a chance. But, you know, my favorite movie came because
the laces were in. They were in.
And Edge and Christian had a 5-second pose about it.
But overall, the environment first off was insane. Like, shout out to Boston, they tore it up, and I'll tell you right now, there's got to be a pay-per-view coming to Boston. And if they're
Tony said it wasn't it, Benny?
he kind of hinted at it, but you know, by the way, boy, if you've never been to an AEW show ever, and I've been to 3 of them by now, Tony Yayo is a real person. Because don't nobody have that much fucking energy throughout the night the way Tony does. Holy shit, boy. That man is... I fucking love Boston. I went to school here. Are you guys ready for Rampage? All right, let's go. Fuck, where's my coat? Like Tony is legit. Like, I was screaming Tony Yayo. It was to the point where the crowd started chanting Tony Yayo once in a while. All right, I had my little section chanting Tony Yayo. All right, it was funny. But, man, that man has a lot of energy. But, no, to wrap up Blood and Guts, overall, it was a great time, man. It was fucking fun. Boston deserved a show like that. And like I said, we're going to get a pay-per-view eventually. I don't know when it's going to happen, but, you know, the TD Garden was rocking. Kyle, that if they come back for a pay-per-view, you must go.
Okay.
You must go.
Okay. I'm easy. Kyle, you got to go. Okay. All right, and what's next on the old agenda?
Alrighty.
By the way,
Yes.
great fucking card.
It was a great fucking card.
A lot better than Collision.
Oh.
Because Dynamite is better than Collision.
Oh. Well, since you're talking about Collision, were
Put it on screen.
Were there any moments like this? Because, is there no more daddy ass? No more scissoring daddy ass? Yeah! It's like us. There should be a third here.
You know?
But Deer Goose.
Fucking Deer Gooses.
Fucking Deer Gooses.
But, kind of spoiled it for you, which I apologize.
Yeah, you kind of did. I was going to Kyle's house Saturday night, and he's like, hey, did you hear Billy Gunn retired? I'm like, huh? What? Huh? The fuck?
Spoiler alert!
For real.
But in all seriousness, though, you know what's coming. He's not a spring chicken. He was there.
No.
He was there for his last run, which was a damn good last run. He wrestled in way more matches, involved in feuds that I didn't think was gonna actually pulled. But if this is the end of Billy, I gotta say it, man. He lived his best life. He did it his way, and damn it, he went on his own shield. Congratulations to that man. Hell of a fucking career. And one of the most forgotten King of the Ring reigns of all time.
For real. King ass.
That's what I got for Billy. Nah, but it does suck though, man. Because not for nothing, that whole vibe between Billy and the Acclaim definitely worked.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It got over naturally because they had a hell of a night, and that whole feud with the Guns just bolstered it more to something that actually became fucking ridiculously over.
Yeah.
It's just Billy, man. Billy got the touch. He's quiet as kept. That's Midas touch, man. You can touch him, sit, and go to gold. The man shook his ass on the top of the ramp for years, and nobody actually called him gay.
No. He almost married a guy.
Billy and Chuck?
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord. They gave that man shit, and he turned it into fucking gold. Well, in all honesty, though, man, if this, like I said, if this is the end of his career, congratulations, you did it your way. You went out on your own shield. It wasn't a career-ending injury. It was, all right, guys, it's time.
Yep.
And I respect him for it, man.
I'm with it. Before I give my take on the whole Billy situation, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Now, we just gave Billy his flowers, right?
Yes, we did.
Could it be a work or a storyline with the House of Black?
It always could. When dealing with any type of wrestling storyline, news, tragedy, injury, there's always that thing in the back of your head that it can be a work. We could have just got Mark Henry. Mm-hmm. But once they start talking retirement, I really hate to say this, it comes up sooner than later. Mm-hmm. Even if it's worked, it's like you're at the tail end of your career. We realize that. And leaving your boots in the ring shouldn't be something that you come back from. Not everybody is the Undertaker. You shouldn't be able to leave.
He never put his boots in the ring.
He left his hat in his coat.
Hat in his coat.
Okay. But if you lose your boots in the ring, that should be a surefire sign that you're hanging them up. Mm-hmm. That's something of honor, respect, and it's a time-honored tradition. That mat is sacred. Gunther tells me every week.
Facts. Facts. So, but no, my perspective on Billy, like, first off, he's already a Hall of Famer as this. Like, we already know with DX. Yeah. But individually, he is a first ballot Hall of Famer in any Hall of Fame you want to put him in. Going back to the early years of him, just, him smoking guns, Bart gun. You know what I'm saying? I remember when they just come out with little pistols, let me flipping them, bang, bang!
He had a brother, and then he fought Butterbean.
Yeah.
I mean, it happened.
It did. Can't unknock him out. No. But no, like, shout out to Billy Gunn overall. But like I said, early parts of his career, being in Smoking Guns, being multiple time tag team champions there, getting a shitty gimmick of Rockabilly with the honky.
Why would you even bring that up?
Because I get the opportunity.
You brought up his worst gimmick.
Because I get to talk about honky. Right. I want to get a couple honkies in for this thing. By honky, I'm talking about the honky tonk man.
Honky tonk man.
Yeah. So nothing racist.
Oh no, we're going to boycott the UWL.
Because I said honky.
This guy's racist. They're sexist.
I'm talking about honky.
How dare they have their own opinion?
His mama named him Honky. I'ma call him Honky. All right.
Greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. Actually, that's being contested currently.
As Karrion Kross would say, TikTok. But then again, he's not on TV. But no, even with that gimmick, it led to the evolution of him turning into the badass Billy Gunn and that incredible run that pretty much solidified his career with him and Road Dogg Jesse James. And got multiple tag team titles.
Dom's untouchable.
Dom just beat Sami Zayn. Holy shit. They fucked up Kevin. Yo, Dom really be winning matches now. Holy shit. And then from there, you got him going, like you said, on his King of the Ring singles run. Multiple time IC champion. Hardcore champion. This guy's done it all. Then, again, you give him Chuck Palumbo. And you turn it into something that, again...
We can skip right on over.
No, but let's be honest. Billy and Chuck were a... Great theme song, by the way. So good to me. And Rico. Don't forget Rico. Rico was cool. Yeah. But no, then you give him another iteration with the team, and he makes that work too. Because Billy and Chuck, again, multiple time tag team champion. Billy Gunn is one of the greatest tag team wrestlers of all time. Yeah. As a phenomenal look, always had great ability, and let's be honest.
He was on the juice.
Yeah.
He was on the juice.
Yeah. I mean, even if he was, who cares?
They did Rico dirty.
He really didn't do Rico dirty, man. As a matter of fact, he's a former champion from American Gladiators. Bet y'all didn't know that. Like when they actually had the Tournament of Champions, he's a Tournament of Champions winner.
The tidbit of information of the day.
See, there you go.
Message.
The more you know. But like Billy Gunn, no matter what you ever gave this guy, he knocked it out the park. Even him as a coach on Tough Enough. He was the best coach on Tough Enough.
You didn't like the Miz?
Huh?
You didn't like the Miz?
Well, he wasn't a coach. He was just like an announcer. It was him, Booker T, and I forgot who the other girl. I think it was.
Oh, you're talking about that Tough Enough.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. That's Tough Enough crossed out.
You know what I'm saying? So, this guy, no matter what he does, it works. And the guys, realize this. We talk about Sting being 63, right? Mm-hmm. Billy Gunn is 59. He's going to be 60 in October. He looks better than half of the AEW roster.
I'd say about 80%.
For real. And he could still fucking go.
Yeah.
Like his
Ain't
move,
your number the number?
for real. Especially for Billy, man. That motherfucker got the fountain of youth. He ain't telling nobody. But no, if this is the end of Billy Gunn's career, like you said, he was able to get his sons over. He was able, because they were undefeated as a trio.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He helped get the Acclaim even more over than what they already were.
Uber over.
You know, he was able to work with his kids, with and against his kids, and have that little shine with them. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, he, being probably, aside from Goldust, the most accepted androgynous, borderline gay character there's ever been. And people loved him throughout his entire career. Like, this is a guy who's done a lot, and he's helped put over these young guys. You know what I'm saying? And the Acclaim and the Gunn. So, if this is indeed the end for Billy Gunn, thank you. Thank you. You did an amazing job at entertaining us. You never gave us bad matches.
My man Aaron is fucking shitting on Billy Gunn.
What?
Early. But go ahead.
Oh, God. Okay, very few people survive Rock promos, okay?
Chris Jericho did.
Huh?
And that was the worst one.
Well, that's Chris Jericho. But see, look, Billy Gunn wasn't a promo guy, all right? He was a wrestler.
Yeah.
And he showed his ass a lot, so, you know what I mean? It worked one way or another. And he has the worst, greatest theme song of all time.
Yes.
So, props to Billy Gunn, man. Thank you. Awesome premiere, if he's done. Now, if this is a storyline, I'm interested. Because, does he turn on the Acclaim? Because we saw how he just blew right past him. He just left his boots and walked up the ramp. Where does this story go now? Because everybody loves Daddy Ass.
Everybody loves the Acclaim.
That's right, it's me. You know what I'm saying? So this story has got me intrigued, and it's crazy that out of all people this week, Billy fucking Gunn got people talking. Mm-hmm. You know, and props to Billy either way.
Well, you needed to do something because there's that Phil guy on Collision that nobody gives a fuck about.
Wow, we're really not gonna.
Huh?
Wait, hold up. Gable Stevenson?
Yeah, he got the decision tomorrow night.
Decision of what?
He's like LeBron, baby.
What do you mean? Decision for what? Wait a second. What? Did I miss something?
Fucking clue, bro.
He really said the line. I'm taking my talents to it. Really? We're doing that? We're really doing that? Mm-hmm. But yeah, props to Daddy Ass. It was great while it lasted. Phenomenal career that a lot of people can, only strive to have. 30 plus years in the business. Fucking incredible.
One of the greatest mid-carders of all time.
Legit is.
Seriously.
To never win a World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah. He's got to be in that mid-card tournament bracket.
Yep.
Right there with Virgil, baby. Chewing the win.
Wait, technically Virgil won the $1 million title. That was originally the old Winged Eagle that was melted down and turned into that title. So technically, he held a World Heavyweight Championship.
I mean,
I'm just saying.
As technical as possible.
Technically. Literally as technically we can say. Yeah. So.
All right. So what's next on the old agenda?
Alrighty. We got two rumors.
Can we crush one?
Which one do you want to crush?
That one. Up.
Right there?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Can you say that again?
Yeah.
All right. Is WWE dropping the ball on LA Knight? Yeah.
Absolutely. Fucking lootly not,
boy.
bro.
Okay.
All right, and I hate to say this, man, but fuck it. It's time. It's time. Every single time LA Knight loses, you go to Twitter. This is a fact. You're gonna see this at least 10 times. I like this person, but LA Knight should have won. Okay? Royal Rumble. LA Knight should have won. Fucking Money in the Bank contract. LA Knight should have won. I like Damian, but LA Knight should have won. Every single time a fan favorite doesn't win a match, even if he's not supposed to be the babyface of the story, every single time a fan favorite doesn't win a match, Twitter has a meltdown, right? Now, LA Knight is fucking over. There is absolutely no question about it. The man is fucking over. He's over as fuck.
Yeah.
All right, listen, and I'm being serious when I tell you guys this, because you're not understanding this, all right? This guy is bringing in ratings like he's Roman fucking Reigns to SmackDown. He's having promotion of other people's fans chanting his fucking catchphrases.
I was there.
The guy is completely and utterly fucking over. Whose game is it? L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
Every fucking body has an opinion on L.A. Knight. And people, let's just be serious when you say this. The man won 3 matches. He was able to get himself over, much like Zack Ryder, without the assistance of a championship. Why would you now want to ruin that by giving him a championship so these fickle-ass fans will be like, oh, yeah, that was a one-trick pony and he's yesterday's news. Y'all remember the Fandangoing? Do y'all remember Kofi Mania? Do y'all remember the buzz on the Firefly Funhouse?
We're really glad.
I mean, all of these things happen, and then when WWE says, let's give these guys a title, why the fuck you do that? We don't got nothing to complain about. If he's getting mentions, tweets, retweets, YouTube views, revenue, merchandise sales, ticket sales, putting asses in seats without the assistance of a championship, why does he now all of a sudden need a championship? Why can't we let this shit last for as long as it can, let him get himself into that picture, and then organically get his fucking opportunity? Not just because you think that this is the latest flavor of the week that should have a championship belt. That's my rant.
Okay. Well, before I speak on LA Knight, let me say this.
No, they're not dropping the fucking ball, by the way. I didn't answer the question.
No. I'll be honest with you. They're not dropping the ball either. But no, really quick. Aside from LA Knight, Santos Escobar needs to win that fucking title. I will say that right fucking now.
See, that's the thing. He's somebody who needs a belt to elevate him.
Exactly.
LA Knight does not need the belt to elevate him.
And I'll tell you right now, that match between him and Theory this past week was foreshadowing as fuck to me. Because, let's be honest, LWO, they sell t-shirts.
Do they?
Yeah, there's some LW. You'll see LWO shirts from here and there.
He sells t-shirts too, apparently.
Does he? I've never seen one. But let's be honest. Like, when it comes to this match, do we really want to see Rey Mysterio win another U.S. title?
No.
It's not.
I don't think Rey Mysterio wants to win another.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, it's time to put these younger guys over. And with all due respect, do I agree that Austin Theory needs that belt off of him? Yes.
He's stale.
He is staler than fucking 3-week-old Wonder Bread.
He's putting on decent matches. However,
I'm Austin Theory, and I got me a championship. I walk around. I'll even show you. But just know, I'm Austin Theory.
Bring your ass back in the way.
Like, for real. Please. But no, like, if this situation doesn't involve he who I will discuss shortly, Santos needs that title. Because we got to start doing something with Santos. Because let's be honest. In NXT, Santos Escobar went from a guy that I couldn't stand to a phenomenal fucking pro wrestler.
That's what they're concerned about.
Were you reading?
Go ahead. Finish your thought, because I got to rebut that.
Yeah. But Santos was a guy in NXT who was on fire at one point. And let's be honest, Santos Escobar is a babyface. Yeah, I don't know. Like,
It's not working.
It's not working.
You know what they're missing?
What?
Take a wild guess on what Santos Escobar
I know what you're going
and
to say.
Legado del Tasmo are missing.
Electra Lopez.
Thank you. Continue.
I knew where this is going. But no, Santos definitely needs something to bump his juice back up in WWE because with all due respect, the LWO, it's a cool flashback. It was great for Puerto Rico.
Great for Puerto Rico.
Even though most of the guys in LWO are Mexican. But
And one isn't even Hispanic.
So he's Filipino. But but no, let's be honest. Like they legit, legit needs a shot in the arm.
Yeah.
Whether it's a heel turn on Ray, bringing back Legado and getting the title on him, and sprucing that up, I can see that happening. Now let's talk about LA Knight because Kyle, I'll be honest with you, I agree word for word with everything you just said. You are not wrong. LA Knight does not need a championship. Now last week we were discussing should he win the championship. And that's a different question. Because should LA Knight win the U.S. title at SummerSlam?
Yeah.
If this was the situation, hell yes, he needs to win it. But let's be honest, like you said, he doesn't need to hold the title right now. He's over as fuck. Over as fuck.
We can't stress that enough.
Yeah, when I say over, I mean over as fuck. I said it earlier. I said it last week. He needs to win the Royal Rumble. Like, with all due respect to Cody, LA Knight is the hottest thing in WWE. Point blank, period.
He really is.
That isn't Samoan.
Hate to say this, but that isn't Samoan. It's number one answer.
Yeah. Legit. So, for me, it's like, I don't care if he's winning right now because none of these matches mean anything. You know what I'm saying? He's in a qualifying match for the U.S. title. To win a qualifying match, to get into the U.S. title match, like, yeah, it was cool to get him there. He hyped everybody up. And like Kyle said, if you go to WWE on YouTube right now, right, you just type in LA Knight. Million plus views.
Hell, his fucking TNA videos are going up.
Now, when you look up Seth Rollins, you're getting about 300K. Cody Rhodes, you're getting about 300 to 400K. Anything that's not entitled Bloodline, and he has surpassed some Bloodline stuff too. Mind you, these are 2-minute promos. People want to see this guy. It's not about where he is on the card. It's the fact of, is this man being featured on television? We had this discussion years ago, back when, R.I.P. to Eddie was here. People always said, oh, you want everybody to be champion. And me and Eddie always said, no, we don't want people to be champion. We want you to be utilized. We want you to be featured on television. And that's exactly what they're doing with LA Knight. And every time he steps through that curtain or the screen or whatever the fuck they have now, the guy gets the biggest reaction of the night. He's the most talked about thing coming out of the show, and he's killing it. You know what I'm saying? Every chance he gets to win, he'll get over, but this is the Cody syndrome. What did I say about Cody Rhodes winning that title at WrestleMania? It wasn't going to be good if he won it because right now we'd just be floundering and looking for competition for Cody. Him losing that was the best thing that ever happened to Cody. Let's be honest. Money in the Bank, we all agreed. As much as we want LA Knight to win, he wasn't going to be the guy to win. Okay? This U.S. title tournament, even though we all think it should be him, it's not him, so we just got to accept it. But at the same time, WWE still presents him as a heel. You know what I mean? So it's like, they're not going to go heel.
He's going more grayish now, though.
Oh, yeah, but like,
Definitely going more
did you
grayish.
catch him almost say the D word? He almost said the D word on his promo. He goes, there's these 3 men in the ring, and he didn't say dummy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, they're slowly turning...
Dummy. Yeah.
They're slowly turning the face thing, and I think they're waiting until he's full on face, which I don't even get what we're waiting on, because, hello, the entire building is telling you whose game this is. Kyle?
LA Knight.
Yeah. So, I don't know what's happening with LA Knight. That's the best way I can probably put this situation, but are they dropping the ball with him? No, not at all. I don't think they're dropping the ball. He's over as fuck.
They don't. Here's the thing.
Yes.
When somebody is as over as he is,
Yes.
You don't need to force him. You don't need to force him down everybody's throat. You know, he doesn't need to be in every single main event. He doesn't need to have a point in time where you're like, I'm tired of this shit.
Yep.
Let him just be him. It's okay, guys. If you're enjoying LA Knight, champion or not champion, you're enjoying LA Knight. Mm-hmm. Just is what it is, man. That's just my opinion.
And I'm with you. And like you said too, whenever he loses, the IWC, what do they say?
Oh, he should have won. They don't know what they're doing with LA Knight. I mean, we're clearly telling you we want him on TV, and damn it, he was on TV, but he lost. I mean, fuck. Tony Khan wouldn't have booked him like this. Sorry, I had to throw that in.
Oh, jeez.
Because it's not like, every fan favorite in AEW, wins every fucking week.
For real. Just happens.
Believe it or not, though, when somebody is that over and he actually does put another talent over, believe it or not, he used his platform to create platforms for others. Isn't that something that we want wrestlers that we like to do? Starting that John Cena, the Golden Shovel.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes in AEW, the Golden Shovel. That they weren't, quote unquote, weren't doing. Mm-hmm. Now that somebody actually is doing it, he should have won. Fickle.
That's right.
Amateurs.
Say it with your chest, Kyle.
Amateurs.
Okay. and really quick, for those people who are getting those reports of, there's backstage heat on LA Knight, you realize the first part of that article, what it says, right? It says Vince McMahon, who everyone thinks is running WWE, he is.
Had to throw that. Just had to throw that in there.
But Vince McMahon has come around and loves LA Knight. Mm-hmm. You know who else loves LA Knight?
Paul Levesque.
The guy who's running the show, in quotations, as people would do.
He is running the show.
Yeah, I know he's running the show.
Okay.
Day-to-day operations, I get that.
Just wanted to put that out
So,
there.
if you mean to tell me Papa H and Dirty Grandpa agree on this guy, maybe, just maybe,
A little bit.
just maybe, they have something planned for him.
Not true. Not true. We're talking WWE's booking here. And he's not Samoan, He might as well be Japanese.
We miss you, Eddie. We miss you, Eddie. Oh shit! No, I'm just saying, let's let this play out, all right? Because literally, let's be honest, week to week, we all want to know what the fuck's happening with LA Knight, and we're all gonna tune in because we want to see what's going on with LA Knight.
Like we used to do for the Firefly Funhouse.
Yeah, that thing.
Mm-hmm. So. Just want to put that out there.
Mm-hmm. But Kyle, we all know why, right?
Why?
Because whose game is it?
It's what's everybody saying?
Yeah. LA Knight.
Yeah. All right. That's the last time I got my ER out tonight.
Oh no, it's not.
That's probably not. What's next, bro?
I mean, we've got through most of the topics tonight, and there's a little something that we usually do.
Go ahead. We don't do that shit. The embassy. Can I get my regular of the week?
Where is my shrimp cocktail? Yes, you can go right now.
All right. My burial of the week.
Well, you didn't do the intro thing.
Why do I always forget to do that?
It's your thing.
Yeah, I drink a lot.
You started it.
Drink shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, I really don't drink that much. Just for anybody that wants to use this as evidence in the courtroom, I don't drink that much. Anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of origins, UWO proudly presents to you our signature segment known as the Burial of the Week, where we are trying not to say that your career is over, just at this particular point in time, you can always
do better.
Hey, I mixed it up though. You saw how I actually mixed it up?
Yeah.
I changed it. That was cool.
Well, in honor of Billy Gunn.
Yeah, it was on a Billy Gunn. But in my burial of the week this week isn't just one burial.
Okay.
It's not just 2 burials.
Oh.
It's not 3 burials. Let me think. I think it's about 5 burials. No, 6. 6 burials. An entire fucking division. Okay?
Oh.
All right. Hey, Bryan.
Yes.
Ring of Honor has booted back up.
Yes.
And they have a little app, which is actually pretty cool. I wish they would actually play the music because I have this KOW theme song still stuck in my head.
I wish they would update the goddamn thing.
But since that's been a thing,
Yes.
the entire fucking women's division has been getting fed to Athena and getting their asses handed to them week after fucking week after fucking week after fucking week after fucking week. They just tried to give him Willow, who won the fucking Owen. Do you know what else she won? An ass whooping by Athena.
Congratulations.
Good Lord. Can anybody beat this woman?
No. No.
At this point, go get the Crimson Chin. Shit. Get somebody that's going to look like some type of credible opponent. Women don't win. They don't. They don't. Unless your name is Athena in Ring of Honor, you don't fucking win, okay?
Nope.
This just is what it is. This is some of the crazy, this is jazz-esque.
Yeah.
All right? This is ridiculous. Super Cena, Athena, and fucking
Rio.
Nick Aldis in Rio.
Yeah.
All under John Cena's tree. They don't lose. Their entire division is buried. Nobody looks like a credible opponent. Not one person had a goddamn shot. I don't think anybody got a 2 count on this chick. This is bad. She is beating the brakes off of these bitches. BBB, beating the brakes off bitches.
Should be a t-shirt.
Triple B, man. That's what I'm going to call Athena from now on. Dude, this, you know what? You know what I think they should do?
What's up?
I'm not going to do it.
No, do it. Do it. Do it.
I'm not going to do it.
Do it, Cal. Do it.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Some young man... You know what? I'm not gonna do it.
I'll do it. You might as well do it. You might as well do it. You're already there. You're at the line.
Some young man, a native man, should turn into a beast. Okay.
And what could this person's name be, Kyle?
Oh, his name is Nyla. I'm just saying, she be sort of women. Technical difficulties. Sorry, guys. Internet connection. We're on dial-up. But in all honesty, all the entire division, get y'all asses in this hole. Y'all have been getting served up an ass whooping of legendary proportions because she currently has the longest women's title ring in Ring of Honor's history. And she defends it damn near weekly. She's beating everybody's ass. Send her a check so she can beat her ass too. Dude, I got nothing. She's not making anybody look better because she's beating the shit out of bitches.
Talk about stiff.
You know how some people get over and some people, get other people over?
Yes.
She's just beating the dog shit out of these chicks, dude. This is like Kobe and Shaq in their prime. Just mellows. Just don't miss. Somebody should shoot her.
First off, props to Athena and Willow, the first females in the history of Ring of Honor to main event a fucking show, let alone a pay-per-view. Mm-hmm. Props to them for that.
Death Before Dishonor, by the way, was pretty fucking great.
I have not watched it yet, so that's why I
You gave me the website.
Well, I know, but I did.
That website being on demand.
Yeah.
Because we...
Where you could allegedly...
Yeah.
Illegally watch said event. Notice I threw all those words in there.
I see what you did. That's what you did.
Comes after us.
Well, go ahead, brother. You were saying.
But no, props to them. When you go back to the history of Ring of Honor with women, because you got to remember, the women's title just is a recent belt. You know what I'm saying? Props to Sarah Amato, a.k.a. Sarah Del Rey, who Kyle just learned about recently, who's the head trainer for WWE for the women down there. So trained all the horsewomen, trained all of the girls that have come through NXT over the past.
Except for Ronda.
Yeah, except for Ronda. That one she kind of skipped on. She's like, you know what? She's going straight to the top. But no, you go back to the days of her, girls like Daisy Hayes and Lacey and, you know, Daphne, Mischief. There were a lot of people, like a lot of women in ROH that never really got that shine, that were great wrestlers, but there was never a title to fight for. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that, you know, Ring of Honor treats their women's championship with honor. You know what I'm saying? Like, the best of the best wrestlers hold that belt. You know, shout out to Roxanne Perez now, you know, as a former champion. You had girls like Mercedes Martinez holding the title down there. And there's some legit competition. You know what I'm saying? They had some legit competition. But, man, when you say Athena is beating the brakes off these bitches, like, she's beating the brakes off of these bitches. And I'll say it right now, Athena's my woman wrestler of the year.
She's going to be hard to beat.
She's going to be real hard to beat. Like, with all due respect to, you know, Bianca, Asuka, you know, Charlotte had
Bianca
a run.
was last year.
Rhea doesn't wrestle, so it's like you can't really throw her name in there.
I mean, if you want to say...
she's over, yeah, but...
That's it.
That's it. She don't work. She don't wrestle.
Yeah.
She don't defend that title. When was the last time Rhea had a match? Puerto Rico?
Up against 99 Hart.
Yeah.
In a decent match. Decent match. It was decent. I'll tell you what this.
And she's fighting Liv Morgan.
I had zero expectations for that match. And it was a little good. So yeah. I'll give a props for that.
So, but to me right now, Athena's clear winner for Women's Wrestler of the Year, in my opinion.
And if you don't think so, fight her for it.
I'm saying. You ain't gonna tell me nothing wrong. You see the way she fucking them up? She got my vote.
So they hire ROH Women's roster minus Athena.
Yeah.
Buried.
Okay, now this may be a miracle because my burial has nothing to do with WWE.
Uh-oh.
This goes out to Tony Khan. Tony Khan.
He buries his face in coke.
No. I'm burying Tony for this one because he must have been so high to think, you know what the last match, the Night of Blood and Guts and the Royal Rampage is going to be? That these people are going to sit here till almost midnight to watch?
Bring it down,
Bruh, I am going to let you know from first-hand experience because I was there and I did it along with 80% of Boston. We sat there through an amazing opening contest as a dark match between Kip Sabian and the over as fuck Mr. 0-100 Sir fucking Pentacle, son. He got a monster pop, and I am not bullshitting you. I am not bullshitting you. All right? We sat there and we went nuts for that match.
Everybody's in their seats.
In their seats. We're all excited. Baby. Ain't nobody going to get popcorn or drinks. None of that shit. All right? We sat through that. We sat through Jungle Hook. We sat through a dance party.
Yes.
We sat through an hour of violence and blood and guts.
Yep.
All right? Then we waited 30 minutes
for
Rampage to even start. All right? Then we had a Rumble.
Yeah.
A Royal Rampage. All right? Then we all got the scissor. Mm-hmm. We got excited. And then it came to the main event of the night. That was starting at 11:28.
Oh, this main event's gonna be good.
It was Chris Statlander.
Yes,
defending her hose belt.
She's gonna be again.
The TBS Championship.
Yes.
Versus Marina Shafir. Why? Tony, what type of Boston baked bean cocaine are you on to think that people in Boston were going to stay till almost midnight?
Drop my wallet in the seat.
Mind you, traffic, all right? Traffic is a bitch. I live an hour away from the TD Garden, all right? What type of Colombian boobaloo sugar were you on to think that the people of Boston, Massachusetts, and the surrounding New England area wanted to see Marina Shafir? We didn't even get Mark Henry saying it's time for the main event. The moment they said, this is up next, and put it on the screen, everybody was like, ooh, I got work in the morning. Gotta go.
Fire drill.
Fire drill. Yeah. Game's over. Celtics won.
Oh,
boy. Oh, my God. Yo, I've never seen an arena clear out so fast. Because that place stayed. We stayed for the Royal Rampage.
Picked the popcorn up off of the floor.
We stayed for the scissoring. But the moment we saw that match was next, we just we left in droves, man. I'm sorry. You were not going to get me to stay another 10, 15 minutes to watch a Marina Shafir match.
No.
I'm sorry. I have to bury you, Tony, in that.
It's your fault,
It was your fault that I left, Tony. You're the problem. Or he has a problem. But no, I'm sorry. I could not stay. I could not keep myself and the family there to watch.
You told me what it was. I figured it out. In order for her to stay in AEW, she had to work at least one main event of a show. It got him Roddy.
They gave it to us in Boston? Really? We just had blood and guts. All right? I just seen a fucking guy get his arm pierced with fucking nails. All right? Matt Jackson dropped thumbtacks from the top of that fucking... By the way, that cage is fucking huge. Fuck. Matt Jackson was above me. And I was sitting at the top of the first section. Like literally against where the suites are. Oh, wait, promo? Does this count as a promo?
Yes.
All right. So my girl's going to promo. Hey, she got her belt back from Matt Cardona. By the way, for those who don't know, Chelsea Green is one half of
Yes.
of the women's tag team champion.
She's 33%. Actually, no, excuse me.
Not even.
She's one half of one half, so that's 25%.
Yeah, so she's 25% women's tag team champion. All right? Because Matt Cardona is the other 25. Remember, what's hers is his, what's his is hers. So, but no, my burial of the week goes to Tony fucking Khan to think that anybody in the great state of Boston wasn't going to go to a bar and get drunk instead of watch Marina Shafir in the main event of the entire fucking night. There wasn't even a post-show dark match. Like, we ended on that note. Nah, son, I was out the door. By the time the bell rang, I was already in my car trying to get out the parking lot.
I got the reason why he did that. Because Boston is known for traffic. And he wasn't going to leave the arena until about 12:30. So he wanted traffic to be over. So get him the fuck out of here now.
Tony Khan's a fucking genius. You're still buried. You're a fucking genius, Tony. God damn, he's good.
Oh, my Lord. What's next on the old agenda?
Well, we could say, the main event for the main event. You want to get into some rumors?
Yeah, dirt sheet rumors are always great. Put them on the screen.
All right. Look at all these rumors. All right. Bray Wyatt is back, supposedly. Allegedly, as Kyle would say. And he is supposed to return at SummerSlam.
So you're saying Bray is coming?
Supposedly. Maybe.
This got to be the weakest thing ever.
Yeah.
Bray Wyatt's returns are usually met with fucking absolute crazy shit. Like, I don't know, hotlines, symbolism,
QR codes,
Firefly Funhouse dolls popping up out of nowhere, actual fucking anticipation building. This is absolutely corny because I gotta be honest with you, this run was so weak that I really don't give a fuck.
I agree.
Ryan's agreeing with me tonight.
It's rare. It's rare that the show like this happens where we actually agree on shit. But no, I agree. I'm like, am I excited? Am I happy for Bray? Yeah, I'm happy he's coming back. I like Bray Wyatt. I'll be honest. I enjoy Bray's work.
If he stays home one more week, you're gonna have another baby on the way.
Not for real. Wait, JoJo looking right now. God dang. But no, I whatever. Like, cool, come back. Like,
yay.
Yeah, I'm like, you had your chance. You remember all those puppets? Remember we all got excited in Philly for those puppets? And then what? Nothing. Yeah. Mountain Dew.
Pretty much.
That's all we got.
Pitch black match.
Pitch black.
Skipper.
Yeah. So I'm sorry. Like, as much as I enjoy Bray's work, there's always something up with Bray. Now, will I be mad that he's on my TV? Fuck no. I enjoy Bray's work. I love his promos. I love the whole Firefly, all that shit.
Gotta say it, man. Gotta say it. Bray, you're not Cody Rhodes. People aren't tuning in to see your promos every week. You're going to have to actually make some type of physical contact in a wrestling ring for me to be interested in your character at this point. I don't give a damn about the Wyndham Six. I don't give a damn about Uncle Howdy. I don't give a damn about the Firefly Funhouse. I don't give a damn about your alter ego. I don't give a damn about the fucking lizards and swamps that you come from when you had the Wyatt family. The only thing I actually do care about at this point right now is, dude, can you still go?
Are you healthy?
Are you okay? Do you need a hug?
We good?
You good? You good? I mean, I hate to say it, but I know tragedy changes a man, and losing your best friend does change you at this point. How's your mental health?
Yeah.
Besides that,
big whoop. Pretty much. Like, that's how I feel. Like, I understand the reports are out and people are getting excited again, but as a guy who really likes Bray, I'm just like, do something.
At this point, become the eater of pins again.
Come on, do something.
Do something.
Do something, Bray. But here's the thing. Well, have you heard the other part of the rumor? That supposedly he's going to be attacking or being involved in one of the 3 main events. Now, here's the question. The 6 men that we can look at,
Cody.
who he's going to target.
Cody.
Now, let's start off with the first person.
Cody.
We'll start off with Jey Uso. You see him attacking Jey Uso.
I could see Jey Uso winning because I predicted that since day one, even though I know goddamn well due to the dirt sheet spoilers that's not going to happen. Okay. And if Jey does get it, maybe get a ass whooping post match by Bray Wyatt, and then Senior Money in the Bank fucking cash in and get his match with Roman and lose it back to Roman. I could see that happening.
All right.
But that chance of that happening, I'll give that a solid 1 out of 10.
All right. Next name on the list. And I'm going to bring him next because based on reports, he doesn't want to fucking work with Bray. Brock Lesnar.
He didn't want to work with Bray. So, no.
All right.
I don't think he touches Brock.
I think maybe he'd be number 3 for me on this list.
So, he gets a big 3 out of 10?
Okay.
I'm asking you.
I'm going to give him about, we'll say a 6 out of 10.
Okay.
All right. I'm throwing 6 out there because I'm not going to go too high. 9's probably the highest I'm going to go because I can't guarantee this is something that he's really going to do. Next person on the list, Finn Balor.
Give me that demon versus one of his 9,456 alter egos. I'll give that a good... Finn's doing heel work these days, though, so that lowers it. So I'll give that one a 3 out of 10, too.
Give that one a 3 out of 10. All right. I look at it like this. We've been down this road with him and Finn before. Unless he's going to feud with the entire Judgment Day and more people are going to come in to play into this and we're going to start seeing some of the Wyatt 6, I don't know. Like,
She's on your team, too. Go ahead.
Who, Rhea?
Yeah.
That's right. She's already had a promo, a backstage segment, and she's in a match. And she's about to get it up, so points for Rhea. I don't know. I give this about a 5 on my list. And by the way, Jey Uso, I give that about a 3. I don't see that at least a 3, if anything.
Okay.
But I give this about a 5 because for me it's 50-50. It's like you could go a certain way with Bray and we all agree Bray needs to not be in a title picture anytime soon.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So 50-50 on Finn Balor and Judgment Day. All right. Now let's start getting to the juicy names. Seth freaking Rollins. What do you give that? By the way, Rhea's not even having a match. She's Athena and bitches.
7.
Seth? I'm good at 7. Okay.
7. That actually would make sense because Seth doesn't mind fighting every fucking body. We know he's going to be toning it down a little bit because of various injuries. Am I saying that he's going to lose to Bray? No, but I can definitely see them feuding.
Okay. I'm in the same boat as you. I can see Seth being a target for Bray Wyatt. But this is my red flag. I don't want him around this title.
At all.
At all. Like, this title right here, they're doing something different with it. As much as people are still calling it a consolation prize, they're doing something with Seth in this title and putting on banger matches and, going everywhere and defending that belt. To me, it doesn't make sense for him to go after Seth, but I could see it happening. I'm going to give it about a 6 on the scale.
Okay.
2 names left. We're going to go with your boy, Cody Rhodes.
Do me a favor.
Yes.
Don't ever say that word in that sentence again, in that order again.
Your boy, and then say the word or the name.
Something. Just do something.
I just did something.
And then say Cody.
Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so Cody Rhodes.
All right.
Your boy.
10 out of 10.
I
think that's who he's targeting. I think that's who he's going to actually be feuding with. Because let's just be serious. In order to keep Cody Rhodes fresh in the eyes of people without keeping him in the spotlight, a returning superstar to feud with is actually a perfect idea.
I'm with you on that. I'm actually going to give this a 9. This is probably my highest one. Because, again, let's be honest, Cody and Brock feud, it's going to be over at SummerSlam. If anything's going to happen with Bray, it would most likely be this. They can do this in the middle of the card to get the crowd talking or whatever. To me, this is like a high 9 on my list when it comes to who he should come back and attack.
Okay.
Then we got Roman.
0 out of 10.
Really?
0 out of 10.
Okay, why?
I think that Roman's claim to fame, let's just be serious, it's a storyline that he's involved in. I know that there's been people that have been placed into the story, but to get overshadowed by like promos that, let's just be serious, are going to happen, the over-the-top fucking promos of a Bray Wyatt, I think that's actually going to hinder and cause some real boredom in terms of, because not for nothing, everybody Bray Wyatt's feuds with, they lose their luster afterwards.
Okay. All right. I'm actually going in a different direction. I'm giving this a solid 8. Now, the reason why I give it a solid 8 is, let me ask you a question. Where, oh where, did this entire Roman's reign, see what I did there?
I said what you did there. That was actually pretty cool.
Thank you. Where did this reign actually begin?
When he beat Braun Strowman and The Fiend. Was he the champion at that time? Or was Braun Strowman? The Fiend was champion. Yeah.
This is why I throw that out there. And
Yeah,
I know
he's already been involved in it.
And I know people are going to say, oh, that's stupid. You don't need him in the bloodline storyline, blah, blah, blah. That's understandable. Now, what did they say about this Roman title reign? There were going to be chapters to this title reign. And let's be honest, WWE is known for being very, 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 very petty.
I'll explain why I say this when we get to that portion.
Okay.
But it can't be a run-in. It has to be after the match.
I agree with that. See, that's the other thing I was going to say. I say let this play out, even though I could see a run-in happening based on the next topic we're going to discuss. But there's unfinished business between him and Roman. Bray never got a rematch for that title. Or The Fiend never got a rematch for that title. And based on reports, one thing that WWE is pushing Bray to want to do is come back as The Fiend. Because The Fiend was, again, over as fuck.
And this, when them 6 that went absolutely nowhere is...
like a fart in church.
Not
it. So, I can see them rekindling the storyline. Roman already has his 1,000+ days. Now, let's be honest. Do we think Jay has a chance to win? Yes, there is a possibility of Jay winning this match. But let's be honest, most likely Roman's keeping the belt. Okay? Roman's going to need something else to do. We've already done this family thing. If this is tribal combat, which we're going to discuss shortly, the story's got to end with Jay. You know, because if we're going to focus on somebody else by Mania, you got to put this shit behind Roman. You got to get Jay out of the picture. Jimmy's already in the hospital, okay? So Jimmy's written off. Jay, depending on how the match could go, Jay could be written off. All right? Hell, if Solo's not going to be at ringside, there's a whole nother storyline there. But we all know Solo's character is that he's young and dumb and he'll run right into whatever combat he sees.
Yeah.
And who feeds into that? Bray Wyatt. He loves people that are super aggressive, blah, blah, blah. So for me, I see that there is an opportunity to rekindle the storyline, do something up until Survivor Series, because even though Survivor Series is being discussed as something else, which I should have buried that, but we'll save that for next week. I could see them doing something with Bray and Roman and, you know, give Roman another couple of month buffer up until, you know, we figure out who's winning the Rumble. Because let's be honest, Roman ain't dropping that belt anytime soon, unless it's to Jay, and like I said, depending on how that goes. So for me, I say there's a high probability that he could go after Roman. And he's a SmackDown guy. So it's pretty interesting what could happen. But again, when it comes to Bray, like just show up to work, man. Like just what's the best ability, Kyle?
Availability.
And he hasn't been available in a while. So for me personally, I can care less. All right. And as Mark Henry would say, Kyle, it's what time for what?
The main event.
All right.
Put it on the screen.
Okay. What the fuck is tribal combat?
Okay. Everybody ready for the breakdown of what's going on here?
Break it down.
All right. Okay. Let's start from the top. Contract signing for SummerSlam was between Jay and Roman.
Yes.
It's a honor tradition that on the contract signings, they both sign a contract, the heel beats the shit out of the fucking babyface. It is what it is, time honored tradition. 9 out of 10 times you'll see that. You didn't see that this time.
Yes.
Reason being is because Roman signs the contract for a match. But Jay didn't challenge him to a match. He challenged him to tribal combat. He's using bloodline rules.
Yes.
Which is I'm challenging you from the throne. Essentially, I am fighting you for the power of the Black Panther.
Yes.
Now, there is a tradition that needs to happen. First of all, there can be absolutely no physical contact between the two or anybody else until that fight actually happens.
Yes.
Hence the reason why Roman stops the Samoan spike from happening. There's a handshake, which is symbolizing the respect for the time-honored tradition. Then there's a meeting of the minds, which is your heads are touching each other. You do that, walk your separate ways until it's time for the combat, and it has to be just the two combatants. There can be no outside interference at all. Okay. So what Roman was trying to do was keep that portion of the Samoan lineage, or what's the word I'm looking for here? Tradition, time-honored tradition, alive, which is why he got told to fuck it. Like, no, you can't do this right now. And in fact, when he picked him up, if you good at lip reading, he told him, no, this has to be one-on-one. This has to be one-on-one. Because at that point, Roman took off his thing, and because he's no longer tribal chief until he proves that he has won this combat and he's now tribal chief. Which is why Bray can't interfere in that. There can't be any fucking thing. That would be absolutely asinine at WWE to let somebody interfere. Let it be a clear victory. And there you go.
Well, thank you for breaking that down for me.
You're welcome.
Now, thoughts on what we're going to see out of tribal combat?
You're going to see pretty much a no-holds-barred match and last man standing win. Like Jay said, if I want to throw you to that table.
I'm going to throw you to that table.
Am I going to throw you to the announce table?
I'm going to throw you to the announce table.
If I want to take that woman's slipper and hit you upside the head with it.
You go beat your ass with a chancleta. It can happen.
So there is no contract signing. There is nothing of that. The handshake, the meeting of the minds is all that's accepted for that challenge.
I'll be honest with you. I fucking loved it.
100%.
I'm sorry to say this, but damn, the storyline is so fucking
And
good.
it just keeps getting
better. It legit gets better every fucking week, man.
Oh, no, WWE can't have storylines that last long. I'm sorry.
But man, this one's working.
Yeah, of course it is.
This one's working, and I'll be honest with you, I'm excited for this match.
And let's not...
Like, legit excited for this match.
And bro, please let my prediction's right. All right? Get a t-shirt that says, not Negro Damas. I called it. You're never going to hear the end of it.
That should be the shirt. I called.
Never going to hear the end of it.
Yeah.
You guys have mentioned Cody.
Yep.
You guys have mentioned everybody. Everybody. He beat everybody.
Yeah.
The only person how I said who had a chance of taking that title from him is the person that they started the Bloodline saga with. That being Jay. Jay was the most important person in the storyline, not named Roman Reigns for a reason. It's because they were dubbing him up to be the Marty Jannetty of his team. I'm sorry. Okay, the Shawn Michaels of his team. But yeah, man, I can honestly see him winning that title. And I've said it from day one, he's the one that should be starting. I do not. I repeat, I understand that my hatred for Cody is there.
Understandable.
But I will throw the fuck up if Roman Reigns loses this 3 years of work, I'm sorry, by WrestleMania, probably like what, close to 4?
Yeah.
To Cody fucking Rhodes. No. Cody be Shay, cool. Cody cannot be the one to beat Roman. That's all I'm saying.
I'll be honest with you. Over the past 4 or 5 months, I've turned my corner with you. I agree. I've been saying this for a while. Ever since WrestleMania was coming, I was saying, I'm like, something don't feel right in the water. It just wasn't Cody. And let's be honest, if there was ever a time to pull that trigger on Cody, it was WrestleMania. Like you built him up like Superman. Like it wasn't Cody's time. And I'll be honest with you, with all due respect to Roman, like the storyline's not stale. Let me say that right off the rip.
Urban.
The storyline's not stale with Roman as champion. Okay, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm enjoying it. I've enjoyed damn near every minute of the storyline since it started. But when it comes to this whole tribal chief and the title and throwing Dwayne's name in there, it's like,
look, only the fans have thrown Dwayne's name in there.
Yeah, but when we were throwing Rock's name in there, it was like, oh, he's the one to stop him. It's like, no. Like, what would The Rock get or gain from beating Roman?
Nada.
Nothing. We said that even when the whole thing was thought up. Now, when it comes to Jey Uso, you piqued my interest. And week after week after week, it proved Jey is the guy. Mm-hmm. Like, I know we're not doing predictions yet because we're not there, but
next week's show.
Damn, like, Jey needs to win this match. Like, could Cody still get the belt at WrestleMania? Yes, he could still win the title from Roman at WrestleMania. But the tribal chief thing, that story's got to conclude.
Night.
Oh wait, it's the sports entertainer Logan Paul.
Yeah, it's all right. Ricochet went night.
I was going night listening to him. But no, let's be honest, man. Like this tribal chief storyline, this 1,000+ day reign, it's got to come to an end somewhere. And when you're throwing the tribal chief, I forgot what the thing was called, Lay or Lay or whatever it's called.
The Lay.
Yeah, we'll call it the Lay, the red beat Lay.
You got laid.
Yeah. When you're throwing that on the table too, it's like, ooh, this storyline just got juicy. And let's be honest, you were calling the main event Jey for a reason. Why not let Jey run in the main event?
Time to prove it.
Again.
I mean, he's not main event Dom level.
No, I mean, who's main event Dom level right now?
Nobody in the history of WWE has ever main evented Raw, NXT, and SmackDown except for
Dominic Mysterio.
Heel of the Year.
In the same week.
Heel of the Year.
But back to what I was saying when it comes to Roman today. I just want to know how they're going to present this. Like, is this going to be like, are we going to get like the Samoan tribe there? Are we going to get, people surrounding ringside? Are we going to get family?
Absolute waste if they don't have at least Alpha there.
The elders, as they say. Mm-hmm. It feels like Mortal Kombat. It's like the elder gods are telling us this. So you got to have somebody, some type of Samoan representation there.
He called me Oos. We family.
I know, you're Oos.
I'm Oos.
Yeah.
Big Oos.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Like, this storyline's got, like, this match has to be something. And it's SummerSlam, too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like we're doing, and don't get me wrong, the pay-per-views have been phenomenal this year for WWE. They've done an amazing job all year long so far. There's something that has to be presented here where it's like, you got to show us that Samoan culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want, like, the fire spinners. I want, like, the hicka dance. The presentation. Like,
very, very important in this.
It's got to be important in this match. And I'll be honest with you.
I thought that was Madison Rain.
I know. Nice eyes, though. But this match has to be something special. And I got a special feel out of this match. And I'll be honest with you, I'm very excited to see what the fuck they can pull off in this. Because either way, win or lose, this is going to be something we're going to talk about when it comes to another chapter closing in the Bloodline storyline. Yeah. And let's be honest, we're getting closer and closer to the end. Let's throw some curveballs in there.
Can I say, it has nothing to do with the subject, but
the
party that's on the screen.
Sure.
Week by week, I'm losing more interest in this match.
And Shayna and Ronda?
Yes, week by week. I know they're trying to build it up, but it's just making me want popcorn more. Like, I got to go out here.
It's because you know why?
Shit break time.
Because you know why? We all want Shayna to end this bitch.
Yeah.
Like, just end it. Get Ronda the fuck out of here. Like, I'll tell you, if Shayna Baszler loses this match, boy,
I'm done with her.
I'm done.
There's no more Queen.
This is do or die for Shayna Baszler. I'm sorry, like, I can't anymore. Like,
damn, they're featuring on Raw more than her business was.
Hey, come on, Rhea, walk on out, Rhea. Come on, Rhea, I need another point. Come on, Rhea, what are you going by?
I'm sorry. Is that
Mr. Money in the Bank?
Isn't he on? Is that him?
He's
Points, baby! I can't wait to tell these up. I better be winning at the end of the night.
I don't know, man. Between us and Judgment Day, like, we're getting a shit ton of points. As a matter of fact, where the fuck is Seth? Seth, where you at? Need some points.
Well, he got his ass whipped by Finn, so he's either that or like one of his new.
He'll be around somewhere.
One of his new costumes ripped.
Matter of fact, he went sneaker shopping yesterday. So, but yeah, no. For the storyline, I'm excited for it, and I'm with you on this train. Jay needs this win. Like, I feel like Jay not even needs it. He deserves this win. Like, this is one of those moments where it's like, give him a crumb. Give the fans something for now.
Hate to say it, but I'm going to steal Bryan Lopes' shtick. I listened to Busted Open. Thank you. Breathe it in. Breathe it in. And Bubba Ray, or Bully Ray, however you may call him, said that this should be a dusty finish. There should be some type of fuckery that happens to preserve Roman's reign and preserve Jay's status. Couldn't disagree more. There needs to be a clear winner in this.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that.
And I stole your shtick.
Did you do my shtick? Damn it.
You're welcome.
Oh, speaking of Busted Open, happy birthday, Dave LaGreca.
Happy birthday, LeGrex.
Like I said in All Turns Heels the other day.
Stop being a fan of Carl.
Yeah. But no, I was gonna say, shout out to Dave LaGreca. He lives the wrestling fan's dream. He gets to work with pro wrestlers. He gets to travel to all the shows. He gets to interview anybody the fuck he wants. He can say whatever the fuck he wants. He's the highest rated show on Sirius XM. The only other person on the entire platform that's beaten Busted Open.
Sway.
Huh?
Sway?
No.
No?
Howard.
Holy shit, I thought it was
Howard is the only person who draws more ratings than Busted Open on Sirius.
Good shit, because I listen to Sway every fucking morning.
And here's the thing, right? And wrestling fans, as a fan myself, as a fan of Busted Open, I'm going to say this once, I'm going to throw this out there. Busted Open 24/7. Make it fucking happen. Mm-hmm. I'm all for it. 24-hour wrestling channel on Sirius XM. Different wrestlers getting their own shows. Hell, you never know when, they may give an opportunity for somebody on a podcast to, that would fit Sirius XM perfectly because, you never know.
We're going to have to delete a couple of episodes because...
Howard Stern can have transvestites shoving dildos up their ass. We can get away with talking about you-know-who.
Why would that be your go-to?
Because, every time we mention something here on YouTube, there's an issue.
Yeah.
So we can talk about that person all we want. So you can say the name.
Oh, see, because I'm pro LGBTQAI, and are you talking about Nyla?
Now, see, if we were on Sirius, that wouldn't happen. We could just talk about her.
So, wait a minute. Let's try this one more time, because fuck this YouTube shit. See, because this is getting worse than Zuckerberg, all right? Now, if I want to talk about Nyla, I will talk about not... Fuck it.
24/7 Busted Open. You'd be able to hear us talk about that all day long. For 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Mm-hmm. So, but no, I'm with LaGreca. I'm with the Busted Open Nation. Busted Open 24/7. I would love to turn on a radio station and just talk about pro wrestling whenever the fuck I want to.
Why not?
It'd be great.
Yeah.
So, Bully Ray needs his own show aside from Busted Open After Dark. The Bully Ray show needs it. Mickie James already said she wants to do Milfy Mondays, where her and other female wrestlers like her Gaw crew. It's her, SoCal Val.
I actually think it should be her, and not for nothing, she's not doing any fucking thing anyway. I think her and Thunder Rosa will make a damn good show.
Well, they're both on Busted Open, so you never know. They could have a ladies' day. You have former producers who worked on the show who are huge pro wrestling fans. People who do other shit on the Fight Network who worked on Busted Open can get their own shows. Think about guys like Cole Cabana, the guy who revolutionized podcasting. Chris Jericho. Give him his own show. People from WWE. We have the
Stone
New Day
Cold
podcast.
New Day podcast.
You could literally fill Busted Open 24/7 with so much content.
Up, down competitions.
Yeah, like different specials, different people for any fucking cruise.
Any fucking cruise.
So you mean to tell me on Milfy Monday we get Thunder Rosa, Mickey James, and Annie fucking Cruz?
Any fucking cruise?
Annie fucking Cruz?
Any
on a
fucking
network
cruise.
talking about pro wrestling? Oh, take my money.
I ain't gonna lie. I understand that people are actually shitting on this show because of one still picture. I can't wait for that Twisted Metal show.
I can't wait to watch this. If it even comes out.
It's
From what I
coming
heard.
July 27th.
All right, is it though?
Yeah.
Oh, so it
They
actually...
literally just showed the commercial.
Oh, okay, because I thought with the whole writer's strike shit, they were like cutting that off or whatever.
Nope.
Oh, speaking of which, Heels. If anybody hasn't watched Heels Season 2 starts this Sunday. I cannot fucking wait. If you have not watched Heels Season 1, binge it. Please get into it because the show is great. And Season 2, I cannot fucking wait. Me and Dina have been waiting almost a year and a half for the show to come back on. And it's finally coming back. So, Heels cannot fucking wait.
Okay.
Alrighty?
Speaking of Dina,
Yes.
what happens if you have I don't know, a family get together,
Yes.
celebration, Sweet 16?
Okay.
You need party favors, wedding favors.
I see what you're
you need something that has a little customized to it. What can that person do?
Oh, I know what they can do.
What can they do?
This is also the same person, by the way, or same place in which you can purchase UWO t-shirts,
UWOs.
UWO mugs,
No mugs.
koozies.
Koozies.
Hell, we can even make a letter strip for you.
Ooh.
Anything you want.
Anything you want?
But if you would like to purchase some of that stuff,
How would you do that?
you would go on Facebook.com.
And dial 900-909-9900.
Didn't your ass hurt just from saying that?
Yes.
But you can go on Facebook.com
Hey, I'm coming down the rail.
or on Instagram and look up the name Crafty Canto Cuts. Yeah.
Hey, Dana!
Hey, Dana. So, yes, if you want anything customized for your parties, for your quinceañeras, for your bar mitzvahs, you just want to have people over for a football game and you want some cool designs and shit, drafts. We can do draft boards.
Yeah.
Hell, if you're going to a wrestling show, you want a custom sign, like the ones that we had this past weekend. Hit up Crafty Canto Cuts.
And
She makes your dreams come true. Just not like that, because those are mine.
you know, I don't need to know about your dreams in that way. I just
Don't worry.
I'll never ask.
All I know is I'm hitting the bed shortly.
I just did not. You know, that tidbit information helped my day none. Actually, absolutely zero.
Well, it got me going, so I'm good.
Anything else you want to add before we go?
No, it was a quick and easy show today. We hit pretty much all the topics that we wanted to touch on. Let's see, Ricky is a heel again. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm happy for it. He gets to beat the shit out of your Phil friend. And he does it with no socks. Throw that out there.
And why the hell today is Phil my friend?
Huh?
How is Phil my friend?
I don't know how Phil is your friend, but he's your friend. He's your people's.
Okay. Shout out to my brother Steve for hooking me up with the greatest team that never won a Super Bowl on a T-shirt.
I mean, yeah, those are all names of people who've never won a Super Bowl.
I'm gonna get Thomas Davis' name up on the camera too. And fuck you, by the way, just for bringing up that tidbit of information.
You're the one who said no Super Bowls. I was talking about mine winning Super Bowls early.
Yeah, I still got Jerry Rice.
Yeah, I love Jerry. My second favorite team, so.
All right, so with that, do we have anything else to say?
No. Predictions. Who wins the tag titles this Saturday on Collision? Is it going to be FTR retaining, or is it going to be Better Than You, baby?
1,000,000% guarantee you, one of those two is going to turn on the other one. Whether it's Adam Cole leaving to make a statement, or is MJF trying to get the jump on Adam Cole? That event, fun as it was, ends this Saturday. And FTR wins clean.
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I disagree with you, Kyle.
Wouldn't be a show without it.
Better than you, baby. All right? Put the belts on them. Give them all the gold. All the gold. You know what you do? You have Adam Cole be like, hey, since we're already on Collision, right? Bring Christian Cage out and bring his dinosaur, and let's win that belt too. 2-man power trip, AEW style. I'm with it. I'm with it.
Did you just compare
Yes.
MJF and Adam Cole
Baby.
to Triple H and Steve Austin?
Maybe. I'll tell you one thing, though. Their tag teams lasted longer. Just saying. Nobody tore their quad yet.
Best abilities, availability.
That's right. And on that note, we're no longer available.
Points.
Huh?
Points.
That's points. Alrighty, but we will catch y'all next week.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Kyle's going to flex, and I'm going to push the goddamn button. Later.